My name is John Wanamaker, and I'm the managing partner for BKD's Springfield, Branson, and Joplin, Missouri offices. And every person along the way encounters challenges in their career progression that makes you want to quit what you're doing. And I've certainly encountered those along the way. And the way I've gotten through those is having a mentor and a coach that I always felt like I could go to for guidance that gave me perspective on things, because sometimes things will strike you wrong in a particular moment in your career and time frame that will give you those feelings, but sometimes you don't understand all the facts or the why. And if you can have somebody that can help give you a broader perspective and understand what's going on, then you can move forward beyond that. I've also found too that certainly from a public accounting perspective, along someone's career path, you are challenged repeatedly. And early on, you kind of look up, when you first start out, you're looking upwards and going, gosh, these people are so intelligent because they know rules and regulations and all these things. And yeah, I have an accounting degree, but I don't know any of that. How am I ever going to be as smart as these folks? Well, the reality is you got to be patient with what you do. And somebody gave me that perspective and said, look, I was like you when I first started. I didn't know anything about public accounting or these things, but it comes with time as you continue to practice in the particular area that you're focused on, and you will get there yourself. It's about patience, perseverance. Having an attitude of lifelong learning is critically important to advancing, but recognizing too that as you're advancing up a career ladder of any kind, that as you're taking on new roles and responsibilities, that there's going to be stress associated with that. And sometimes you can mistake stress for being, okay, this job is not worth it, I don't want to do it, as opposed to understanding it as growing pains. And that also was something that somebody long ago helped me realize, is that those stressful periods in my career were periods where I was learning new things. I was taking on new responsibilities with the firm. I was having to do something like, when you first start out, you're just dealing with your own technical abilities and you're being told what to do by somebody else. When you get into an in-charge level, all of a sudden you're supervising others. Well, the number of classes that I went to that taught how to supervise others was zero. And so that was a totally new experience, and is for any of our folks, on how do you supervise properly, give constructive feedback and that kind of thing. And that was challenging. But as I got comfortable with that, well, that period of stress was over, and guess what? New responsibilities will get heaped on you. But if you always recognize that as growing pains and growing in your career, the stress won't seem as significant as it does initially without really understanding that. So those were a couple things that I think were really sage words of wisdom to me in helping understand different bumps in the road in my career.